we're leaders in the Army. We're expected to do, what we ask of our soldiers and then some. We're supposed to be leading from the front, being able to do more than we ask our soldiers to do. So having something like the Ranger tab, going to this school, getting this training shows that you are putting forth that effort. You do have the determination to achieve those tasks and accomplish that stuff.
But we didn't come with a chip on our shoulder like we had anything to prove. I think that we came our best prepared that we possibly could be, and just in mind, the same as the men, that we were going to take one event at a time and to continue through. So I think that the battles that we won were individual in the fact that at each event that we succeeded in, we kind of were winning hearts and minds as we went.
I went to school with Shaye, and I knew she was a physical stud. But I was skeptical of whether or not she could handle it because I was fortunate enough, this is my third time at Ranger School. I've been med drop twice before, so I saw what Ranger School was like before entering this class. And I was skeptical if they could handle it physically. Then we got to mountains, and there was one day we were doing a long walk. I was the 320 gunner, so I had a lot of weight on me, and I was struggling. And I stopped and I asked a halfway point, hey, can anyone help take some of this weight? I got a lot of deer in the headlight looks. A lot of people were like, I can't take any more weight. Shaye was the only one to volunteer to take that weight. She took the weight off me. She carried it the last half of that ruck. Literally saved me. I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now if it wasn't for Shaye. So from that point, no more skepticism.
I carried the saw for about 3 days, and I was like, okay, well, I need somebody to take this for me. And I went to every single person just in a line, no order. And they're like, no, I'm really tired too, I'm broken. And as soon as I went to Ranger Griest, this was on the last day of mountain phase, she was like, wanted it from me. She basically took it away from me. And then, so 9 guys were like, well, I'm too broken, I'm too tired. She, just as broken and tired, took it from me with like almost excitement. So I thought she was crazy for that, but maybe she was just motivated, and that's how she was.
That every single time we accomplished something, that it gave us that extra foothold in being part of the team. So I can say without a doubt that the team that I'm graduating with tomorrow accept me completely as a Ranger, and I couldn't be more proud and humbled by the experience to graduate with them tomorrow.
No woman that I know wanted to go to Ranger School if they changed the standards, because then it degrades what the TAD means. It would lower training for everyone and reduce that quality of training for the entire Army. So I don't think anyone wants to see that done. Maintaining the standards is absolutely imperative, I think.
Always rather have someone with a Ranger tab to my left and right when it came into combat situations. And I don't care if that's a male or female. If they have a Ranger tab, I want them next to me. And these 2 females have showed themselves that they can serve by my side at any time, because I know I can trust them, and I hope that they can trust me.
It was always just about trying to get the best training that the Army could offer us to be the best officer for my soldiers. And so I feel like I finally have reached that level where I've gone to that training. Obviously, I can still continue to improve every day I'm going to, but being able to achieve that level of training was an accomplishment for me.
Prior to this accomplishment, I think the biggest accomplishment of my life was getting into and then graduating West Point. I remember going and visiting the campus with my mom before starting Beats Barracks, and the feeling of pride that I accumulated as I stood there on the plane and kind of thought about the history that it provided completely overwhelmed me, and I knew that's exactly where I wanted to be, that I was going to take it and I was going to run with it, and whatever jokester just let me in, because I don't know what he was thinking, but I was ready for it. So to graduate from that academy and be part of the long gray line was something huge and something that I can keep pride in for the rest of my life. So that being said, graduating Ranger School, same type of historical significance to me, the same sense of pride, and the fact that I'll be standing there with my Ranger buddies that are here right now, the significance of that to me will have lifelong significance personally. But not only that, being part of something that has been esteemed, I think, by our nation for so long. Same feelings, same well up of pride, I think, and personal accomplishment comes from just that.